welcome everybody. Welcome to hell. What a cranky comic chat is that we're calling it now. But we have 0 watchers, 3 watchers now, so that's good. Rob is here. We just let him talk. Special guest this week is Gary. Oh my God, my voice just cracked.
Good evening, all.
Well, you're just saying you wanted to look younger. Now you sound younger. So
I just cracked.
Yeah.
How
are you doing tonight, Gary?
I'm doing well, man. Yourself? I mean,
doing well.
Apparently, we popped Eddie's cherry tonight, so he's
somebody had to. It's about time.
I think my 24-year-old, 23-year-old would beg the difference. So.
Right?
Yep.
You mean the one that looks just like the mailman? No.
Right. Bigger Jim, what's up?
Though she does.
How you doing?
My 24-year-old's she's a pain in the ass anyway.
Yeah, mine's only 10, so I still got some time with him.
Nice.
What up, Ramon? What up, Rob? What up, Digger? So, who's got questions first for Gary before he spend about 10 minutes and then open it up to whoever else wants to come on here and bullshit? Go for it. What do you got?
What's the last issue you need to get, Gary, this year for your Conan? You were just saying you have one left.
Oh, yeah, issue 14, the first appearance of Elric of Melbourne.
Oh, that's going to be probably a weirdly hard one to get on that.
There's plenty on eBay, but I have someone searching for one now, but it's about a $50 to $60 buck.
Oh, gotcha.
So why
not unreachable?
So how come you haven't got it yet? $50 to $60. I mean,
because I just got like $200 worth. There's only so much you can get.
Okay, fine.
Plus, then you're done with that thing, and then it's just like, oh, what now?
Savage Sword.
Yeah, nice. Wow. I always liked Elric, the weird Michael Moorcock character with the
right and
the big white-haired guy. I can't be who I think it is. I don't know who he is. Then I'm bad.
Yeah, he's got white hair and he's got a sword that pretty much drinks blood. He's kind of but he wants to do good, and he's from an evil kingdom kind of thing. So.
I kind of remember the character being used in other things. Maybe I know the name. Maybe yeah. I mean,
he was misdrawn in those two issues.
Oh, was he?
Barry Windsor-Smith drew him with this weird hat he doesn't have.
Ah, that's all right.
Oh, no. Oh, Jason's getting 14 for you.
What's up, Slotty?
Hello, DJ. Man, where is everybody tonight?
Jason's supposed to be busy somewhere else.
Yeah.
Man, I had a good joke going. Oh, forget it. I can't do it. He's not here. Darn. Can't pick on DJ today.
Here's a question. Have any of you watched Invincible yet?
No,
I have not. Is that Netflix?
It's Amazon Prime.
I will not be doing it. I
want to. I just didn't know where it was yet.
It's really pretty good.
I've heard nothing but great stuff about it.
And they've got 3 episodes out now, and then they're doing 1 a week after that. So it's
half hours.
What's up?
Half-hour episodes.
No, they're hour episodes.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and
they keep it on the animated. I'm glad they didn't.
And they got a lot of voices you'll recognize, especially if you've ever watched The Walking Dead. A lot of cast members doing voices, and the animation is great, and it's violent and bloody, and it has a little bit of slowdown in the pacing for a bit, but you kind of need that, I think, and I like it. I like it. I'm looking forward to it, and I would love to get a copy of issue like Invincible #1, but for the show, 198 was like a $200 book. So.
They do say that there is that one version, the Larry's comic edition version.
Yeah, Comic Time was chatting about it.
But yeah, supposedly that one only had to run 1,000, but the rumor is it was way off of 1,000. They ran more afterwards. So
yeah,
but okay, now, Gary, here's where you get nailed to the wall. If you, it may not be that bad.
Well, I'm ready.
So where did the obsession for large muscular men come from? Come on.
When I was a kid,
you picked large.
I started
Schwarzenegger. Right, come on.
When I started getting into comics and reading and stuff, and I started reading really young, and it was the 70s, so it was about.
Oh, that explains it. Large, muscular, naked men in the 70s. There you go.
No, it was about finding a hero that just he went by his own code. He didn't give a crap what anyone else had to say about him. And no matter what happened in his adventures, he did not break his code. If he said something to somebody, that was his Sumerian vow, and it was not. He was going to see it through to the end.
So nothing to do with the loincloths and Scantily Clad and large.
No, I just like sword. I like sword and sorcery fantasy. I always have, and Once I got into reading Robert E. Howard, it was all over. Once I read his original works, and I've reread Howard every year since I've been reading them. I just love the stories.
I've heard it doesn't age so well. Some of the Howard stuff.
Well, it's funny because it depends on the editions you get. If you get abridged, unabridged, I have every version that you could have of the stories.
Yeah. Howard,
growing up when he did, you have to keep in mind he was 30 when he died, and he died in the 30s. He killed himself. But racial things were a lot more uneven back then, and people had different views, and it shows in a lot of the old writing.
Yeah, that's kind of what I heard.
Okay, yeah, explain this. I don't know, so explain the Howard thing to me. I missed that part of it. Sorry. I guess what is? You lost me. It went flying.
Okay, so back then it was the same issue that a lot of these popular writers had. A lot of their writing, albeit good, had overt racial tones of the times and sexist tones.
Gotcha.
Like Lovecraft and
right. There was a lot of stereotypes that were in their writing that you have to kind of get through to enjoy the rest of it.
Oh, very cool. Okay. So what are you doing?
But you could tell the era by reading it where it came from.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So what's up, everybody in the chat? DJ Links and Nick and everybody. Yeah, man, how y'all doing? Rob, we'll let you on camera in a bit, but you got to be on a little bit of timeout, sir. Just kidding.
Yeah, we'll do about 10 minutes with our victim and then move on. So what's after Conan? What do you do next? Are you done?
No. Then there's so much Conan out there. I don't think you can ever be done. Then I'm going to move on to trying to complete Savage Sword of Conan, the magazine. I have issue 1 out at CGC right now, getting graded. Nice. And then I'm going to try to complete Conan Saga, which is a 97 issue reprint series. But it's great. And you get a lot of good stories in that were printed in color in Conan the Barbarian. And then you get to relive them in a black and white version. And if you read it in color and read it in black and white, it can give it a different feel. And it gives a story a different aesthetic. And it's kind of it's just good. You might prefer it in black and white over color, and just the art's amazing. The larger format's good. You get to see more details. So you get to see the artist's strokes a bit more.
So how do you feel about Gru the Wanderer?
Oh yeah, there you go. Move to Gru. So you're still sticking with the buff guys from the 70s then? Got it.
He also does Red Sonja with the practical chainmail armor.
Okay, so it goes both ways. We understand that it was the 70s.
Yeah.
So,
right. Not a problem. Letting Eddie have his joke.
Yeah, I know.
Working for it.
I know.
He
worked all afternoon at the joke. You got to let him have it for a while.
No, actually, I did it when I was having dinner with my wife, and I can't say. I try to explain any of the stuff to her.
So you were thinking about buff men while you're having dinner with your wife? See, look how easy.
There you go. Nice. Now, DJ, you got to come on live when we put it out there. I need you on here. I got questions. I got to hear the daddy issues this week when you interview Jen Mint. So we got to hear about your daddy issues and what you're going to ask him.
Oh boy. DJ, you love Gru? I've got the first appearance somewhere. It might be going out in my mystery boxes to somebody this week.
I actually went back in the day when we used to actually get, when I was young, we bought them at the comic shop, but I got the subscriptions they had, I actually had the Gru subscriptions coming to my house at one point.
Yeah.
A friend during high school said he loved Gru, so I just handed him the whole set. 1 through 50 or something. I don't know what it was.
And there's a Gru Conan crossover that happened a couple
I'm sure there is.
Really?
Yeah.
How did they? I have
it here and I have it in hardback too. So.
I just see the big nose and the fat body with next. How did that one actually work? It's like, what is that? I saw Batman and the Power Ranger crossover.
There's a Transformers My Little Ponies you can get.
Oh, fuck me.
Right?
Yeah. It's supposedly actually a pretty good read, according to a couple other YouTubers I watch.
Yeah, the original Gru series, I never knew what his first appearance was back then. We didn't even think about it.
I'm surprised that they haven't made that an animated series anywhere yet.
Yeah, give it time. Yeah, if Marvel still owns the rights, I'm sure they'll do something with them. It's in Gru's first appearance is Destroyer Duck #1.
Digger Jim, yes. I've had the first Spider-Woman series done for since beginning of last year. I got all the Hopeless run, and I have all the new runs. So I have all my Jessica Drew Spider-Woman series in the bag.
Oh, it's not a weird fetish with DJ. We're just trying to psychoanalyze his daddy issues. Not a big
It's a weird.
Plus,
Yeah.
I'm fucked up. I know this already. We already know this.
right?
So, how did you like? They did a reboot of that movie too, like with Jason Momoa, didn't they? With Conan.
Yes,
Was that any good? Was that any good?
it's better than what people give it credit for. The problem with that movie wasn't Jason Momoa. It was a poor script.
Oh, gotcha.
They had the cast was pretty good. What I'll say about it too is I enjoy it, but Jason Momoa was a truer Conan than Arnold. Jason Momoa,
I could actually see that.
well, Jason Momoa looked like the Conan Robert E. Howard wrote.
Gotcha.
And the first Conan film with Arnold it's an amalgamation of things. It's a Kull story and a Conan story. It's Conan fighting a Kull villain, and they changed the origin somewhat. It's not a true Conan film, although people swear it's the only Conan. But people who only saw the film and then found, if you didn't find the Robert E. Howard stuff, you just
yeah.
And don't get me wrong, I have all the films here. I love them all. I even like that cheesy '90s series, Conan the Adventurer, when Ralph Bowler played him.
Yeah, I never.
I was about to say, is it on any streaming series?
It's free on Amazon right now. It just came on last month, free on Amazon. I own it, but to buy it on DVD now, you're going to pay like $80 to $120.
We are not getting Amazon Prime at the moment, so I will borrow my daughter's account maybe. So.
Yeah, Ron Perlman's always great, Jason.
Oh yeah, Perlman's great and everything. I just rewatched the entire Sons of Anarchy.
And Jason Momoa was a great Conan, and there's some great scenes in that movie too. He sliced when he was a boy, and the kid who played the boy Conan was amazing. But he cut off a dude's nose later on in the movie when Momoa's Conan. He wants some information. He's just sticking that finger in that guy's gone nose and just. It's good stuff. It's brutal, a little ham-fisted sometimes, which is probably too.
I mean, the original Conan was not subtle.
No,
not quite.
The movie, I mean, yeah.
And there's some really great parodies of that online too.
Oh yeah, I'm sure there are.
If you want something funny, just Google, go on YouTube and Conan the Musical. Someone did this brilliant musical to it, and it's hilarious.
Do you collect like Deja Thoris and all those too?
I don't, although I like John Carter of Mars, but and that's where the Deja Thoris character comes from. It's Robert E. Howard characters is my mainstay. Red Sonja, and she didn't even exist in that form. She was a one-off character in a story by Robert E. Howard, and she was during like the wrong time. She had a gun and a rapier. So as she exists today was a Roy Thomas creation. Roy Thomas had the idea to bring this character back. He combined her and Dark Agnes, who was another Howard creation.
Okay.
She was only in 2.5 stories, and then the third story was finished. But if you never read The Swordswoman, fantastic read, and probably one of the best origin stories you'll ever read of a character ever. That first origin story of Dark Agnes is great. Stabs her soon-to-be husband on a wedding night. She's on the run. She's got to learn how to fight. It's just fantastic.
All right.
So, okay, here's the fun ones we normally ask. Weirdest book in your collection, slabbed or not slabbed?
Weirdest book?
I can go with the most expensive, but it's more fun to find out what the weird ones are.
Oh, wow, I'd really have to think on that.
It's like Rob. He'd be like, you had Rob on here. He'd have to go out to the garage and go through 300.
Well, I never think of the weirdest. It might be the Group Conan, but I don't have anything
like
really too odd. I got Dazzler. It has to be some obscure Marvel title that I have.
Nah, I think I just won a Dazzler last night off of Nick's channel. So, thank you again, Nick. By the way, yeah.
The Dazzler #1, yeah. He didn't buy it. I found.
Oh, I know that was I'm a big Dazzler fan. When you won that, I was like, look, oh wow! I have like 8 copies here. I just got to send one out to get graded.
I didn't even. There's an error variant. I didn't know that.
Yep, I have it.
Yeah. Okay.
So Gary,
two
do you need
pages
more?
aren't colored
Yeah,
correctly. They're black and white.
gotcha.
Oh wow! I should see. I had actually gone down to the comic shop down south of me is terrible, but one of the pawn shops. Guy brought a comics into the comic shop. They didn't take them. They brought them over to the pawn shop. The pawn shop took them. They have a stack about that high of Dazzler #1s.
Dazzler #1 is not a hard book to get.
No,
so
I like
it doesn't hold a lot of value. It's just a book I love.
It's a cool cover.
It's the
Yeah,
same
the
with
cover's nice.
right. And the first Spider-Woman 1 is a book that's out there in great quantity. So you can get a near mint Spider-Woman 1 for under $40.
Horn
It's
shop.
Marvel Spotlight 32 that'll cost you money with her.
Oh yeah.
I think you meant pawn shop,
Pawn
but
shop.
you know,
Did I say pawn shop?
I don't know.
No, it's a pawn shop. Sorry. Though when I asked if they had more comics, they said, "Well, we have the." This is Utah. Remember, we have the adult ones in back. If you'd like to look at them, I said, "No, I really don't need to look at your adult comic books. I'm looking for other comic books." But she said they had a whole other stack of just that Dazzler one when she saw me buying a few of them. She says, "Oh, I got more in back if you want more." Like, what did you guys buy? So. Okay, so I think I gotta find that Gru and Conan mesh now. I gotta see what that is. That is.
Oh, just buy the trade. It's $15. You can read the whole story.
Should we open it up to everybody else? Are we ready?
Sure, why not?
Wants to? I know DJ won't come on, so
Porn shop, yeah.
the pawn shop. Wow. I almost bought a 9.6 of the Dazzler one. I don't know which version it was, but it was not a bad book. I still haven't. I had that's about the time I started collecting. I think back in the day. So that's one of the books we found.
Well, rumor has it she's going to make an appearance in Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Who?
No.
Dazzler?
Her expensive
Dazzler.
book is X-Men 230. Her first.
Yeah,
book.
I don't even know if I have 230. I'll have to see if I have it. Uh-oh.
Yeah, I don't blame you, DJ. I'd be scared too.
Wait, no, 130, right? You said 130 is her first appearance? I don't know if I have 130. I should have it, but a lot of the key issues from those years I don't have yet.
What's going, Gary?
How much? Did you get the AOK yet?
No, it's Sunday. I think you shipped it on Friday, and it's got to go across country, so it'll.
I shipped yours with someone else's, and they got it the next day. That's why I was asking. It
Wow.
was really weird. I was like, "How did it get there that fast?" I've literally waited months for stuff.
I wouldn't expect to see it till Tuesday.
Okay, Rob, promote those boxes. Promote those boxes. Come on.
What? Okay, there's 3 left. Three of that Let's Go Drinking mystery boxes left. And actually, I was saving this all day today for this show. Hop on. I've decided to add to help get rid of them because I don't want to sit here and do this for a week to get rid of the last 3 boxes. So to help move these, I'm going to introduce 2 additional GPs to the thing that will apply.
Wow.
So everybody who's already bought gets access to this. So there'll be the slab that's already there. The second GP will be a 50% refund on your box, and the third will be a 25% refund on your box.
Wow.
So
That's kind of cool.
So you'll have a almost a 30%, a little bit less than a 33% chance of winning something on a GP, and you could get 25% of your purchase back, or a whole slab, or half your purchase back on the thing. And every one of them, it's a slab, 25 to 27 raw books. All the raw books are from 2000 or older. A good chunk of them are from the 80s and 70s. The one slab, the slab is more current, but the slab is either a 9.8 or a 9.9.
Nice.
Nice. Nick's here. No.
190. You can
Okay.
DM me through Instagram. Now I'm done.
Okay.
Thank you.
Question. I got one quick thing that a friend of mine called me up about because he sells mainly Hot Wheels and stuff. But I guess I did talk with Slotted Up's wife about this, and her prediction came true now. Anybody selling next year, as of next year, you're going to be getting 1099s if you sell more than $600 worth of anything through PayPal, eBay, any of them now.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Is that yearly?
Yearly, $600. It went from 20,000 to 600.
Wow.
It is going to. I'm just saying. I'm not sure. I don't know if it's going to affect Cash App or not. If it does, I don't know how we're going to do anything anymore.
Zelle, baby, Zelle.
I can't do Zelle. Zell's screwed.
Get a new bank.
No, it's the email address attached to my phone number.
Pay taxes, you libertarian.
Oh, fuck no. Oh, no, Jason's here. I guess we got to let him in.
I mean, that's the
2 to
easy
3
solution.
usual
You pay your
suspects.
taxes.
I know that, but I'd have to keep track of extra money to do it.
Well, you also can write off all your purchases.
Nah,
That means I got to keep track of every.
only your losses.
Yeah.
You have to keep track to write those off. Your purchases. You'd have to keep track of your
My
earnings.
entire
and then you have
inventory
to-
is just going to be that Spider-Man booth. That's the only thing I can, because they just send me I can just add up all those at the end of the year and be like, there you go, that's what I spent. And then I'll look at that number and weep.
Thank you, Taylor, by the way. I've been trying to get what issue of Conan Gary B needs now for a while out of him. I appreciate it.
No problem.
Just
So-
forget it as soon as you learned it.
Yeah, but which volume? That's the.
Oh,
I
I
know
know.
what volume.
It's volume number 1. It's the first year Ellen Rick of Melnabone.
So just the Conan and Red Sonja stuff, but not the none of like the old DC Warlord stuff. And
I started collecting Arak from DC because it's a Roy Thomas book. I'm a big
Okay.
Roy Thomas guy. So I got almost 30 issues of that. It was a 50-issue series, so that's a dollar bin book series to put together. So that's not difficult at all.
So, Gary, this is the red cover with the coming of Elric and Conan down below and Elric on top, right?
Yep,
Okay. I'm looking at it now.
Anyways, how you doing tonight, Nick?
it's a good book.
Just get it for him, Eddie. It's
I
not
know. That's what I'm doing. What are you doing? I just
No,
went looking for it. Not a problem.
I can't mute Eddie. He's the host. Anyways, so how you doing, Nick?
I'm doing good. I enjoy talking with you guys, so I figured I'd hop on.
Yeah, please do. Yeah, your show the other night was a lot of fun. You guys should go on with DJ and Mini DJ.
Mini DJ.
Yeah.
mini DJ,
Yeah, that's good.
DJ Light.
Eventually, I'd like to have all of you guys on at some point.
Just yell when we'll be back.
Definitely.
I want to see DJ or actually it'd be more of a. This would be a good one for Taylor. I want to see you with Taylor with like a Dr. Theopolis hanging around your neck there.
Beady. Yeah, I can do that.
Listen, you got to plug Rig this next weekend.
Oh, that's right. So I'm really bad, Taylor, when it comes to scheduling stuff, apparently. Turns out next Sunday for Rigged, guess what? It's Easter. So
I've heard it's kind of a big deal to some people.
yeah, some people, it's kind of a big deal. So
After you're done dealing with your shitty family stuff, come and watch us.
yeah,
Yeah,
so
pretty
one of
much.
our guests is not going to make it. So what we're going to do is we're going to swap.
All right.
So next, we're still going to do it, but instead of having the people we're going to have on, we're going to have Gary B versus Jimmy.
Nice.
The special Easter
That's right. We're a holiday special.
Oh, you're gonna have to pull out the really hard questions, then. 'Cause Gary's the walking encyclopedia.
Wait till you hear the questions I got for Gary B.
Oh, it's
That's
going to be
50
rigged against my
If you
favor.
just make them all DC and he's screwed.
Yeah, questions for Jimmy are going to be like, what color is Superman's suit?
Yeah. Black.
Black.
Jimmy, can Superman
In which
fly?
year though?
Yeah.
They're trying to cancel you, Gary B. First
Oh,
that.
I already feel it.
Now this one, forget it. They're trying to cancel you out. They're trying
Well,
to get
definitely rigged, DJ. It's gonna.
And then it'll be like, how many links of chainmail are on Red Sonja's bikini top? Or,
you know we'll have that answer. That's a gimme though.
Depends what artist draws her.
Yeah, but I'm going to give it out an extra prize, I think, to the audience since it's
Nice.
Easter. I'll snatch a slab out of something, and I'll give a slab out during Rig this Sunday.
Nice. On my just quick update for me, guys. Everybody that ordered my mystery box, the art is done. Unless you're that Spider-Man booth, I'm still working on that one. But the boxes are. I'm waiting on the boxes to show up from Priority Mail. I didn't realize I was out of the medium boxes. So once I get those,
So I go down
Taylor,
and pick one up.
you should have drawn a bunch of stick figures after the real art, and then put the stick figures on top just to mess with them for a minute.
I still can. But then I'll be. The problem is Gary, if they like the stick figures better, then I'm sad.
Right.
So yeah.
Ooh, what was that?
Yeah, that's it.
Somebody's got sound effects going.
Sorry about that.
ordering those medium rate boxes, when you order them through the website, sometimes they come out of Kansas, and sometimes that can take weeks.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, I can hunt them down. It's gonna probably have to run to a couple different post offices to do it.
Yeah, they don't always.
Yeah,
have
usually I can make it to my post. I only have one post office, but if I make it to it, usually they have a stack of them.
Yeah, my problem was this set of mystery boxes. I couldn't use the flat rate boxes, so I had to order boxes and get them in and do everything else. And of course, I based everything off of putting the raw books into TSMB mystery boxes to put them inside 2 of them per box. Yeah, and then I ran out and didn't have enough. And they've been waiting for Taylor's boxes to come in, so I'm like backlogged on TSMB mystery boxes to finish packing up.
Look at how many.
Just ask Taylor to send you a few. He's got.
Look at all the ones on Taylor's thing.
I don't want to pay to have an empty box.
Those are B boxes.
I'm using a couple of those are getting I'm trying to shrink some of these. So yeah, some of those are getting used up.
I did actually order. What Taylor got me all excited about Monday when he won the slab, of course, or Friday, but and of course, so I had to order. I went and ordered 2 more of that Spider-Man booth stuff. I was a bad boy. So,
they're $30 box. Their $30 boxes are usually they're a pretty good deal. You can.
Yeah, I want Taylor's box. I want your box. That's why I'm hoping I get it. That's
I know you do, Eddie. I know you do.
Jim's got a question for you, Gary.
What are we talking about now? I mean, there's a little bit of thunder going on.
I'll go.
Well, he does that. Gary can answer Jim's question because I know Jim's asked a couple times.
I'm sorry, I didn't see it.
He's asking if you're gonna have another guest on sometime like you did with James.
Absolutely, Jim. Anyone on Instagram that wants to come on, I would like to keep highlighting Instagrammers because there's a lot of great things going on Instagram that nobody pays any attention to, and James was my first.
That's too cool.
Instagram interview, but James and I are already talking, and I want to get more guys in. I just have to plan the time to do it.
We're always around. None of us. Well, I'm not working, so yeah.
Well, you're like.
He wants to talk to interesting people.
I would love to talk to Eric and get him on there as well.
Yeah, Gary, you gotta have some serious skeletons in your closet.
Because I type up all the questions. Ask James. I sent him a typed list of questions. I gave him 2 weeks to answer them.
Look at you,
get himself ready.
Wow,
Jesus,
we're bad.
Courtesy and professionalism.
We're skits.
You really are
the nicest guy.
And you're trying to get everybody to grow together. Are you like making up for lost sins? Did you like kill somebody in your past?
There's going to be no social
we don't talk about the past. Why it's the past.
Why? Who you been talking to?
Right? Hey, you know how things are in life. Once you have a kid, everything changes.
Yeah, I can't wait to get rid of them.
Yeah, I'm at that point. Yeah, we're good. One left. We got one left, and they're gone. That's it.
Yep.
I don't understand why it's so hard to get rid of kids. Just push them down the stairs.
Right?
Legally.
One less mouth to feed.
Well,
the problem with your thought there, Taylor, you push them down the stairs. If they don't die, then they're stuck with you even longer.
Yeah, it's true. Wheelchairs and things.
Right. It sounds like Rob has thought about that before.
Oh my kid was coming down our stairs today, and he dropped his tablet down the stairs.
Oh boy!
My wife was in the basement. I was in a whole other room. We both rounded the corner like a cartoon, seeing if he had fallen down the stairs, if he was okay. We were like both of us skinnied across. Just whatever we were doing, I don't even remember anymore. We were both in a dead run.
Ouch. I kicked my sister down some stairs. It broke her wrist. I remember doing that. I was 8 years old. Well, me and my sister were very... How do you say? I got my
sister down the stairs.
It was more about jumping when I was a kid, jumping from the top of the staircase down to the sofa below.
Me and my sister just always fought about stuff, and she was bigger than I was. Once I got bigger than she was, the fighting stopped.
Yeah, never could figure it out. Eddie's in interview mode, so he's gotta look fresh.
It's gonna have hair. Yeah,
I got no hair. And they just take the shaver.
He's getting rid of the ball tickler tomorrow.
But once they went like here, gray just went whoosh.
You got no hair.
So
he's shooting his Just for America commercial tomorrow.
Looks like a hippie to me.
Well, this is going away tonight, so tomorrow I got a Zoom interview.
Oh, yeah, I'm going full hippie right now. I don't care.
It'll grow back in a week, so not hard.
Eddie's got an interview tomorrow, and he's going to be all Mr. Clean Shaven, huh?
What's I mean? I got to do it on Zoom, so I'm trying to figure out. I got to do it back here. My wife's going to sleep all
You
day.
should shave it live on camera right now.
Yeah, my advice is don't do your Zoom interview with your video games in the background.
Nick, you're too quiet down there, man. What else you got coming up?
I'm just trying to soak it all in.
Nick's like, what the hell have I gotten myself into?
We got rid of Eddie for a few minutes. Anybody have any questions? No.
Well, Nick's on sensory overload right now.
Yeah, this is. There's no organization here, Nick. This is just a free for all. It's just kind of.
Yeah, I figured that I'm an old man. I can fit in. Why not?
That's right. I think you and I are the same age. If I read the chat right the other night. So
Nick, you were supposed to bring the Jello for us to wrestle in, man. You messed up.
All right, I think I got to go, fellas. That's all.
yeah, nice.
So I started.
Such a big, shiny, oiled up, muscly man, and now he wants to wrestle in Jello.
Yeah, I started with daddy issues coming into the chat, and right? Now I'm like, comic books, right? Nick's Kicks and Comics.
Yeah.
We need to bring up DJ's comment right now. I wish I could bring up DJ's comment.
I hope you have better interviews than your
can't.
YouTube ones.
Eddie's the only one that has the power to like. Yeah. So what are you
We're all
about
ready to watch
Nick?
a grown man shave on YouTube, ladies and gentlemen. This is what passes for entertainment these days.
No, it's passes for killing time. Anyways, what do you have coming up on your channel next, Nick? Anything?
You know what? I was thinking about doing a couple of impromptu live stuff. If work is slow during the week, I'm like bored, want to talk about some stuff during like the middle of the day.
Nice.
I might do that, and I got the usual mail stuff before I try to schedule the next 3 Up, 3 Down with. I can't get this pointing stuff right.
Yeah,
I know it's confusing as hell.
With a DC fanboy and a comic book community patron saint.
Aw.
I don't know who that DC fanboy could possibly be.
I don't either. Says
I think it's
He likes those crappy Batman movies.
Hold on, let me make sure everyone's.
He likes the crappy Batman movies.
I said it
didn't work now. Oh, there it goes.
Yeah, right into the keyboard.
Oh my God, Eddie!
Hope you put a towel down over your
Yeah,
keyboard.
I put some.
And not the same towel we usually use.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean the sock?
Please put that.
My God.
Please put that razor right by the mic. It's really great.
Oh,
This isn't a commercial for Manscaped, is it?
Keeping it classy.
God, I hope not.
Because then I would really be going.
What you do?
Well, there you go. Now YouTube's the algorithm's gonna.
all
find
right.
me
Well,
again. For months, every video I watched had like a manscaping ad in it. It's like,
Yeah, they do.
Right.
Sorry, the mic. I have to get
so
on
annoying.
to be able to do it. It's got to be near the mic. Sorry, it's a little hard.
Never
you
could
can
figure
mute
it out.
yourself.
There, highlight DJ's thing there. I hate on StreamYard.
Make yourself big, Eddie.
To another panel.
Huh?
Make yourself big.
Oh God, no!
Come on.
I'm ugly enough as it is. Fine.
Oh, leave it just like that. You'll definitely get a job just like that.
Oh, there you go. That's some. You should leave that. Yeah.
it's a soul patch. He's a soul
now he looks like
man.
Ron Perlman's kid.
Let's see. We can do this a little different here.
Now you look like the creepy bus driver.
Yeah. He's talking about the 70s. Now he's got the stash going.
Yeah,
You should leave that.
it's backwards in the fucking camera. I can't.
You should definitely leave. You should definitely leave the stash for the interview.
He's got the Shaggy from Scooby Doo goatee going right now.
Zoinks, like, come on, Scoob.
Zoinks! Yeah.
Zoinks! Zoinks, Scooby!
I'll do the job for 2 Scooby
What's up,
snacks.
What's up,
Will,
Chris?
what did you come? You came at the right time, buddy.
Yeah, this is some quality entertainment. He looks like he's undercover. Yeah, that's the. Hello, fellow high schoolers, or whatever the yeah.
Right. I was real.
No, I want to see you leave just the
Oh,
Hitler
boy.
mustache.
Now he's going for the Hitler.
Eddie,
Never go full hit. Oh my God.
Eddie, highlight DJ's comment. The facial hair is the GP in the next mystery box.
Yeah.
I
Now we
missed
know where
it.
CGC. Now we know where CGC gets all his pubic hair from.
Oh,
We are off the rails, ladies and gentlemen. Off the
Yeah,
rails.
this is.
Oh,
This is-
man.
Mayday, we're
And
going
DJ's
down.
other comment. Now he looks like he wants the comics in the back room.
Next Sunday, there will be no reminder set for this video.
Someone screenshot that right there.
If we get this up to 40 likes, he'll shave his balls.
No.
With no viewers.
Yeah.
So, are you doing the Zoom interview with this background, or you got another office background you're going to do it?
I'm just gonna do it off my phone, so it's gonna be pointing right at me. I'm not gonna use this because I don't think they want to see all the video games and comic books. It'd probably be a bad idea. So I'm just gonna use my phone for it. It'll be zoomed in on my head.
This is where I conduct all my business meetings, right here.
Yeah,
and I get more people who sit there and go during my business meetings. Oh wow, that's really. We have more time talked about comics during business meetings now.
Okay, so whose box is getting the?
God.
I still have to go to the office.
Jason, this is coming to you.
Jesus Christ.
Oh man.
Oh, this is terrifying.
Oh well, there you are then.
Yeah.
When somebody
He's about ready to puke.
I got hair in my mouth. That's probably a bad sign.
And Gary's just taking it all in like normal. He's like, "Yep, I stayed awake for this bullshit."
Last time I ever accepted
We're
this
still
invite.
trying to figure out what's going on, what he got himself into, and how he's going to back out gracefully.
Yeah. There's no grace. You just kind of turn your camera off and run.
No, I can't turn away now. It's like, what happens next?
Oh,
Go for us.
Well, I'll tell you what doesn't happen next. My mustache
Monetization.
ain't going nowhere, buddy.
Yeah.
Oh, this will be back.
yeah, pass it down to Rob, Eddie.
Huh?
No.
Boy, I hope this goes viral.
This will go back in a week. It'll go back in a week.
Tune in next week then, Ed. So
No, I'm not getting rid of it again. This is the one.
Hey, Jason, so I got to tell you, I appreciate all of your hip hop posts on IG. I find it very informative, and it makes me automatically want to listen to that song.
I know. I'm the same way. Every morning I wake up, and that's like one of the first things I do is I look that up. And if it's something I feel like I should post, I post it. And then whether I feel like I should post it or not, I'm like, play this, Alexa. And yeah.
all right, here's a sneak peek of something I'm mailing out to somebody who's not in the chat.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Nice.
Oh, Lobo.
There's a commission, so yeah.
Main man.
Yeah. That one's
Will they ever use Lobo in a movie? Will we ever?
Oh
see
yeah. I mean,
how? How do you even make anybody look like? They had the one guy try to. The makeup job is.
They make people look like anything.
Yeah.
Come on. It's called computers.
This is going in Taylor's box after
I'm surprised.
Oh, you probably didn't need to shave it off. You could have just asked Warner Brothers to digitally remove it.
No,
Well, they got this
duct
from
tape.
Taylor's.
how well did that work for them the first time? Hey, DJ, you're pretty good. That's a pretty good casting right there. I think so.
What's up,
Yeah,
Jim?
There you go.
Yeah, Rob Zombie, but you got to buff him up about 50 pounds more. I mean,
Yeah, Rob's a little too old to be Lobo nowadays.
Yeah. We had if we had hair to Rob's head. I mean, to Rob's head down there.
There hasn't been hair on my head for a long time, brother.
I figured.
Last time it was there was 24 years ago when I
Yes.
got married. I grew the hair out for my wedding, for the wedding pictures, just that way, because at the time I wasn't sure that a bald head would be stylish 24 years in the future.
We got to see that picture.
Yeah,
You got to show it to
No,
us.
I've shown it before.
I
DJ says that the Lobo from the Krypton show is perfect. I haven't seen that. I tried watching that show, but like it was dull, really fucking dull. So
Nice.
I never
He
watched.
says he meant the picture looked like Rob Zombie.
oh yeah, gotcha. Yeah. Well, I mean, they kind of yes. I could have done it full Bisley and like hidden a dick somewhere because he always in all of his Lobo paintings he hides a dick. Yeah.
I wonder if the poster's still in here. Sorry. I just opened up. I had a piece of mail that's been sitting here for a while from eBay. And
No, but okay, you guys. You know the Lobo's Back miniseries. That's the easiest.
Yeah.
That's the easiest one to find. If you look at his elbow, it's not an elbow.
I did it the wrong way, but I didn't get tape stuck to it, Taylor.
Oh, that's
I
good.
succeeded.
Oh, he
Yeah,
didn't.
you know who would be a good Lobo?
What's your name?
Is
Who?
the guy who played the comedian in The Watchmen, and he's on and he plays the guy with the baseball bat on
Yeah, Negan. Friggin', I can't remember. Yeah. He was in the other
Robert E.
DC
Howard?
I'm not home yet.
No.
He was in that other comic
Jeffrey
book.
Dean Morgan.
Yeah.
Yes,
Morgan,
thank you.
yeah.
I was blanking. He would be a great Boba.
Damn, yo.
Rob's in his own world.
This has got the mail in so you can get your very own cardboard spaceship. So
Mail
you
it
can
in.
play and yo.
Mail it in and see what happens.
Yeah, Jeffrey Dean Morgan. I like Losers. That's the movie I like them in.
I'm sure I can get it for just $3.
I was reading a Savage She-Hulk today, and there was an ad by with
Sorry.
O.J. Simpson in it. I was like, "Ooh, you can tell that's dated."
Yeah, watching this.
This is actually what I missed right here on the backside of this one here is whatever happened to these car models? As kids, man, didn't you used to like always like build these toy model cars and
Well, no, Walmart.
Yeah, they're called Legos now.
Every Christmas, Walmart puts out a centerpiece, the square pallets of actual model kits now.
really they still make? Because I haven't seen them in so long. It's
At the
like
last-
I used to start the models, and then I just ended up sniffing the glue.
Hey,
right now I'm
We can
sniffing the
tell.
newsprint.
Like, we can
just
tell.
as a bit of trivia,
Oh, that is good newsprint. This was as I started, now that I had finished my Batman run from 400 up, I have to start filling in the 300. So it was Batman 369
Oh, nice.
that was
Nice.
in the box there. Dead shot in there. Make sure I don't set this down on the tape.
Oh, speaking of DC, I'm going to go on. I'm going to go on a limb and say the best DC universe movie is going to be the new Suicide Squad.
Oh, by far.
That's gonna be fun. Yeah. Well, yeah. Let's just,
I know I'm picking a fight with Jason.
What's our day to release on that one? I know I got in 3 days. We got Godzilla and King Kong. So
I think mid-August, August 16th or something like that.
yeah. I'm gonna watch that right before I head down to Vegas. I want to watch King Kong and Godzilla beat up each
The
other.
highest.
And I know Gary. I know your comment, Gary. You didn't care about any of the characters, but nobody gave a rat's ass about Guardians of the Galaxy guys either.
No, that's true too.
Yeah.
That's definitely true. But that's the power of James Gunn. That was kind of the point of my comment.
And the wacky
He
ass.
takes all these characters you don't give a shit about.
Yeah.
He puts them in a movie, and you know you're going to get something good.
Yeah.
I guess what they have all those extra characters supposedly. What they're saying is that those are all the extras that get killed off.
Oh yeah, of course they're all gonna die in the first wave.
It's freaking hilarious.
Yeah, and Stallone's portrayal of Sharkman, whatever that guy's
Oh
name.
yeah, King Shark. Hell
What?
yeah.
Those are King Shark?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
He-
shit.
You haven't watched the trailer yet, Eddie?
Huh?
You haven't watched the trailer yet?
I watched some of it, but I guess I
The
didn't
new trailer.
No, I
King
watched
Shark said it quite
Oh,
a
the new-
bit.
the
He
new
did a
one's
couple
awesome.
scenes.
And Starro is the perfect weird ass villain.
Mhm.
Like it really.
He was the first villain the Justice League fought, right?
Yeah.
I'm cautiously optimistic, but as I was telling Jason, that to me, elements of the trailer just kind of like didn't overly excite me and made me just nervous for what he's going to do. If I'm just going to get a bunch of other ancillary characters that I don't really care about that are going to jib and jab and be antagonistic with one another until they all come together as a family at the very end, then I'm going to say, well, I'll just go watch Guardians of the Galaxy because that was,
No, I think
Is
this
that
is
the
going to be
3-minute
more mean
trailer?
than that.
The 3-minute trailer? Okay, you guys
Yeah,
talk.
don't watch it now, Eddie.
I'm just
It's
trying
going to be
Talk
it's gonna
amongst
be a
yourselves.
R-rated too. It's a rated R movie. When
Yeah, this is-
James
I don't
Gunn
think it's
makes
gonna
an
be-
R movie. He goes
Yeah.
all the way with it.
well,
And-
I've seen his
and,
early works. They were great.
Yeah, and the fact that like they're all actually disposable. I don't think it's going to be anywhere near as light. I think this is going to be more like James Gunn's early movies, like
Never could
Slither
figure-
and like some of his really
Well,
fucking.
Except
Yeah, but
Harley.
we got
No,
the-
she's going nowhere.
Never could
Yeah.
figure it out. You're absolutely right. It's got to be better than the last Suicide Squad movie. So,
Yeah,
I like the first one. I actually enjoyed it. But
well, there's no accounting for taste.
Yeah. The guy with the
Keep going.
boomerang's back. The guy with the boomerang's back.
yeah, for a little bit, but not for very long. I don't think.
Okay,
Captain
good.
Boomerang.
But
I mean,
April
I-
6th,
Yeah, the guy. You mean the guy called Boomerang? What's his name?
Yeah, I don't know what his
Boomerang.
name.
Is it DC though? No, I know DC's Marvel's got the Boomerang. I can't actually remember.
never
DC.
could figure it out, was talking about Kong and Godzilla. April 6th, my LCS owner, Chet Renato, who's a fantastic guy, called up me and the family at home. He rented out the whole theater. We're going April 6th to see it. He's
Nice.
paying for a group of 20 of us to go watch it. So
Nice.
we're going to go see Kong versus Godzilla as one big group. It's going to be amazing.
Yeah, I don't know if your theaters are like ours out here. You get the rent out a theater for like for a new movie for like $140 or something and then $99 for an older movie. It's a freaking great deal.
Yeah,
but he paid for it all. It's super nice.
That's pretty cool.
I took my son yesterday to see Raya and the Last Dragon.
I heard that was good.
That looks amazing.
Yeah, the animation was great. We paid $6 and we had the whole theater to ourselves.
Nice.
That's even better.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not
I
like
won't pay
theaters,
Disney Plus pay right now for it, but I'm just not a big fan of cartoon movies.
I want to see theaters come back so bad.
You read
There's
comic
nothing
books,
like that
cartoons, it's totally
experience at the
I know,
theater.
but okay, Disney cartoon movies I'm not high on. Sorry.
So Marvel cartoons are out then.
But you also said you weren't going to watch Invincible. So
I can't. I don't have Amazon Prime.
Oh, I thought it was just you weren't. Okay. Words and can't are two different words.
What? As many packages as you get, and you don't have Amazon Prime?
Right? That's
I
what I
don't do
was
a lot.
thinking.
I don't do a lot of Amazon, but we stopped bidding. We stopped buying stuff from Amazon. I did get those Rob's holders. I get one thing every 3 months, which is something called Xylem melts. No big deal what those are, but I tacked on 5 of Rob's holders just to see how they work. So I got those, but I figured if we're moving in a few months, I'm not going to put them up now. So.
That's why I use command strips.
Oh, okay, yeah, I should probably get some of those too.
Was that hair removal too?
So yeah, my last Amazon, I do it Amazon maybe every 3 months. We don't really order much through Amazon, so it's not that big.
If you haven't already, you could get like a free week's trial or something like that. So wait till you can wait till
Amazon is the devil. They don't pay enough wages. Their wages are low, and they're horrible for the environment with everything they're doing with the fast shipping. That's it.
I'll ask my daughter for her.
It's pretty good, and so is The Expanse, and there's some shows on there worth watching. So,
and The Boys,
yeah,
Boys is good. Yep.
I like the convenience. I can't help myself.
I
have a lot of auto orders from Amazon. I'll have boxes show up that are like this big, and it'll be like laundry soap. And
Oh yeah,
random stuff that I don't have to get.
I swear it's unreal, but I can have them deliver rolls of paper towels to me cheaper than me going to the Costco to get them.
Really?
So
yeah.
it's absolutely insane. So some of the stuff that you get with the subscribe and save stuff. So I do.
But don't you have to be like near a major city to get that stuff anywhere on time? We're somewhere.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't. I do live in a major city.
2 days.
I live in the San Francisco Bay Area.
Yeah, you're fine.
We are one mega city.
Yes, and Judge Dredd will come and smite you at some point.
I'm waiting. I embrace my robot overlords when they get
And
Nice.
Judge Dredd, that's an underrated movie with Carl.
That's a great
Urban.
movie,
That was a
yeah.
good movie.
he was great.
Carl Urban.
Oh, we're not talking about the Sylvester Stallone one. Okay, so I thought for a second we were watching two different. So we did see 2 different Judge Dredd movies. That's good. Okay.
You've not seen if you've not watched the Carl Urban one, it's
I haven't.
Really, it's
No.
really good.
After having watched the Judge Dredd with Sylvester Stallone, I had no desire to see.
Give it a chance, Rob. You'll like it, man. It's solid. It's not Sylvester Stallone's.
And it doesn't pretend to be anything it's not. It's just a Judge Dredd movie.
Right?
I am the law.
Maybe I'll add it to the queue.
Yeah,
Carl Urban is great. And in true Judge Dredd fashion, he never takes off his fucking helmet.
Yeah.
Wow.
Right.
Speaking of Amazon Prime and movies,
all helmet.
have you guys seen the new? If you guys have Amazon Prime, have you seen the new Coming to America?
No.
Not yet. Is it good?
It's pretty funny.
surprisingly funny. Yep.
Yes. There's a lot of really big name actors that you don't
James
expect.
Earl
to pop
Jones
up
in it?
the movie. Yeah.
I just asked my daughter. Maybe she'll get back to me, and I'll log on with her account, and I'll watch that stuff. So.
You heard it here first, Amazon. This man is going to steal from you.
Yep.
This man is going to steal right there.
I'll say, watch where you
got it right,
here, Rob.
That away.
I just got rid of my Netflix. I'm like, eh.
We got rid of Netflix. We have HBO Max, Hulu, and Disney. I think those are the 3.
Yeah, Amazon would probably have to wait in line because he admitted to kicking his sister down the stairs. So the cops would.
Yes.
First.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's. Yeah. Well,
His sister's in a wheelchair right now watching this video going, that son of a bitch.
Yeah.
No, she only broke her wrist. That was 30 years ago. So.
Yeah, mere nothing.
It was nothing.
You just call her Lefty now.
We fought all the time. It was fun. Rules of the game, we don't talk much.
now.
That's what brothers and sisters did.
Yeah.
Because
She
they
looked at my
played
mom,
together.
Last
so
night
they
we were
would-
together. Last night we were together at Christmas. I didn't want to play a board game with everybody, and she looks at my mom and goes, "Your son." I'm 45, or it was like 48 at the time. And she goes to my mom and says, "Your son is being a really."
Sounds like you were. Maybe just play a fucking board game, Eddie. They're fun.
Right?
Board games.
I will be right back, gentlemen. I gotta plug in this, or else I'm running out of battery.
Oh,
There's-
They are.
That's how you gracefully exit Nick. Be like,
the batteries are going. Let's plug in.
yeah.
I ran out of battery. Type in the chat. I ran out of battery. I'm so sorry. I can't join.
Oh, I think my internet's about to go out.
I was about to say,
Yeah.
what are you using the battery for? I don't think anything.
Or you just do the. I would stick around, but I don't want to.
Yeah,
Like that.
that's Taylor's right. So, Taylor, what book did you pick Friday when you won? I left right there.
Last round at number 1.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, I mean, I like the art stuff, but like, I don't have a last Ronin slab, so I was like, well, it was of the ones you had, it was the best spec choice.
Yeah,
Are you winning more stuff at that Spider-Man?
yeah, he did.
I won a slab on Friday. Yeah.
The only slab they give away on Friday.
Well, yeah. Yeah, they did. My method works. Sign up for my Skillshare. It's only $99.99 for.
He mentioned his method. He grimaced and he talked about Taylor's method. So
He does it, Eddie. You're reading him wrong. He likes it because it gets more business. That's all he cares
people
about.
buying. I know. I've got some books coming. I don't know what they are. They're going to go to Jason. I think they're all DC. I bought $4 books, like 10 $4 books. I have no use for. I will never read any of them. There was not a single book I bought on Friday that I would even look at.
Really, I got a bunch of cool ones.
Yeah. Ramon, I don't think that their intent is to say that there's not to say anything about the blackout box. The blackout box is going to be just completely.
It's all
Here's the thing.
Crap.
It used to be a mystery box. Now this is what's in the box. So to go back to a mystery box is kind of cool.
Yeah.
We'll see. That'll be fun. And when I get 3 of those coming, so.
You got 3 of them? What? Rob?
I'm only doing the
because I had the $500 gift card that I won from them, and then they had the 20% off running. So I bought them at 20% off with the $500 gift card. Everything else, I bought 3 of them for about $140.
Yeah, that's not bad.
So I'll take that. Just,
Okay, yeah. Unless they if they happen to put, they're not going to, a discount code, maybe I would.
Well, they did a 20% off already.
Yeah. I really didn't. Yeah.
Taylor, have you ever bought a J Blitz box?
You have to have money though first.
I did last time. I'm not going to do it again.
I thought about it. I got a Tuesday. Yeah. Be able to do live Tuesday. We have my first ever torpedo box is showing up.
My last one I got
$5 torpedo box.
Yeah, no, Ramon, I haven't seen anything about GPs or anything.
He's not gonna say anything. Ramon, he's not gonna say shit about any of it.
He honestly he's honestly of the belief that we trust him.
He said,
Rob, I'm gonna be loving.
He said several times he's not announcing anything in the boxes at all.
So. Anybody trying their hand at that Box Heroes?
No.
That's...
The 1.0, they just finally took pictures of the book. They finally had the book in hand and say 1.0.
Well, yeah, but
it's probably worth a ton of money, I guess. But I'm not paying them $375. I mean, when I get a job, maybe I would, but probably not now. I thought of actually re-getting up the monthly subscription because I'm running out of Mylar. But some of the books they get, some of the alternative covers I like, and I did keep. So
I give you a good alternative to Mylar that's fairly inexpensive there, Eddie, if you'd like.
Yeah, send on over.
Axial-oriented poly bags. They're tough. They're the same. They're built the same way that Mylar is, so they have the same feel, the same stability, everything else. They're archival bags, but they're made out of poly instead of Mylar. They're very different than the poly bags you're used to. They cost a fraction of the cost of Mylar, and I'll send you a link.
Yeah, send me a link.
So you can check it out. It's like $8 for 100 bags.
Send me a link that too.
Yeah, I use them on all mine. What's great,
Rob, let's grow together.
I'll send it to. Yeah. So here's the thing about them. It's great, as I actually did a video on this with them actually, but the bag is slightly smaller than the normal Silver Age bag. It's like 7 1/8 wide. So then if you take the silver boards that are 7 inches wide and they just slip in there, you get a nice snug fit with the board that doesn't, so you get the extra hangover on the board protecting your medium book or your modern book without it sliding all over the place. It's awesome. So you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to find well, I don't have a wrench, so I can't even post it in the chat. But
I don't have YouTube up.
So the video, so it's from a company called Clear Bags. If you look for the company's name is Clear Bags, what they make are archival bags and stuff for a billion different things. And they have one that's for comics. Let me see if I can bring it up.
I'm getting you the
what
wrenches.
they make. Okay.
Get me. Well,
I also, like I said, I have a YouTube video I did about these bags, comparing them to the directly to Mylar and the other stuff. And, but.
Oh, I didn't watch that one. Sorry.
I watched. Never mind. I did.
Okay, there you go, Rob. You're good.
All right, let me refresh that so I can.
Anybody else need that? I don't give a. Doesn't matter.
So, Jason, is Jimmy sending you a bunch of rig questions to ask me now?
No, I have a. This is going to be fun because, asking two of my buddies questions now. I mean,
oh yeah.
So there you go. You buy them directly from the company. It's cheaper. You can get them on Amazon, but it costs you more. And they'll accommodate the silver bag or boards that are 7 inches, because these are 7 1/8.
Do they sell the silver boards? Just going to ask my comic shop.
They actually sell the clear boards if you want the clear boards too. But they don't sell the boards like the regular backing boards. So those I just get from my comic book shop or whatever.
How do regular boards fit in there?
Perfectly. This bag is a 7 1/8 wide. So I put the Silver Age boards in there, which are 7 inches wide, and it's a snug fit. It fits perfectly. And then all I do is if I'm going to do a thicker book, instead I'll drop down to like the current size board.
See, in my comic shop, that's how much 100 cost me anyway.
Right, but not Mylar.
No, I'm talking about just regular bags cost
right.
me.
Yeah, these BOP bags. They're BOPP. They're super clear. They're much more durable than a standard poly bag. They're not quite as durable as a Mylar, but that's just because it's a 1.6 mil versus a 2 or a 4 mil. But it works great. It also allows you to get a few more in your box when you're trying to load them up.
See it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Is that it, Eddie? Is that it, Rob?
I don't know. It doesn't look like the.
No, that doesn't look like it.
Nope.
Okay.
No, that's it. No, it's the.
Yeah. And I get the ones that have the self-sealing on the back, so you never have to worry about pulling your comic out and getting tape stuck to the cover.
So 7 1/8 by.
Who would do that? That's ridiculous,
right? You're talking about this,
yeah.
Rob. You're talking about the 7 1/8 by 10 5/8 clear crystal protective bags.
Correct.
Gotcha. I'm looking.
Yeah, they say Hawkeye on the front of them.
Hawkeye, there you go.
They have a little Marvel logo, whatever. I don't know why. That's not how they come in that bag. They just come in a clear outer bag when I buy them from the company direct. That might be how they retail it, but you're buying from this website, you buy them from direct, and it's
gotcha.
Now, do you use those on your weekly books too, or just like?
Yeah, actually, when I buy my books, I don't have them bag and board them at the comic book shop anymore. I just put them in a folio and bring them home, and I immediately put them into these bags and boards.
$7 shipping is not too bad. Priority on 200 of them, so that's not too bad.
If you get I don't know if you buy 5 or 6, actually they end up putting it in a flat rate bag or flat rate box and stuff, and so.
Jason, I got someone trying to book me for next Sunday. I'm telling them right now I'm on rigged.
You're popular.
Yeah.
Yeah, and speaking of the movement that Gary B started, right? Hashtag Grow Together. Me and Chip Getler are thinking about starting this new movement called hashtag Break Gary B's Mailbox.
No.
Where people just start sending Gary B AOKs.
I actually
it's okay.
I have
that
one that's staged. I have one that's staged to get ready to go out to him pretty soon, but
Right. Chip Keller was even talking about having free shipping through UPS and all this for people. And
Nice.
Nice.
so Gary B, you might want to invest in a PO box,
Right?
because me and Chip both know your address, so we're not going to tell anybody your address, but we'll have them send everything to us and then forward it to you. So
Back in the
you could skip the whole thing. I'm good. I don't need that kind of stuff.
I think it's a great idea.
Back in the day, we used to do that in college, and we were doing that, and you get that you find out the buddy's PO box at the stuff, and you'd be shipping them like elevator shoe catalogs and all the mailway catalogs for 8 billion different things. And
on the old Hot Wheels club, we used to we ended up starting something called the North versus South War. So everybody in the North would ship stuff to the South, and everyone in the South shipped to the North. It was massive. We had 10, 20, 30 packages going out a week, but it was fun. Yeah. You send junk, you send anything, just joke stuff, but mainly just tons of Hot Wheels.
Jimmy's all on that to help out past circulate.
Yeah, Jimmy, I'll send out his address. Don't worry.
I've got his address too.
Perfect. Hashtag Gary B's mailbox.
No, I got both the suspects against me. We're supposed to be a team here, gentlemen.
I'll be looking for any Conan stuff down in Vegas. I'm going to hit about 5 different comic shops. I'll see what I can find. So. Definitely looking for weird
chainmail bikinis while you're out there, Eddie.
That's not hard.
Chainmail G-strings.
If anybody gets gummies in the mail from me, just beware. Only take about one at a time.
So I did decide that I think starting next week, I haven't decided if I'm going to do a live or do it recording, but it's probably going to be midday. So I don't care if anybody shows up if I do it live or not. After today's Instagram things, a bunch of people kind of like the idea. I'm going to start every Sunday just taking one of my boxes of slabs and pulling it out and open it up and doing a live stream with it and kind of go through the box and talk about the slabs that are in that box and answer questions and whatnot and move on. I figure that gives me at least 12 weeks of content for now, and then I got another 2 weeks potential depending upon if CGC ever catches up.
What the hell is James talking about? What is on his mind?
We were talking about the chainmail bikinis, tops, and chainmail G-strings. I'm assuming that's what it's referenced to. So.
I guess that's more information than
You guys should see the picture I made of Gary B and Jimmy for the episode of Rigged.
Oh, you should show him. That's hilarious.
Jimmy's going to send you a box of bricks for all the stuff he has to take for Superman.
I don't know how well it'll pop up on the screen.
Bricks. I thought it was a different word. Anyways.
Here.
Hang on.
A box of D?
Hang on.
Yeah.
Here's Jimmy.
Oh, Kentucky.
That's also his Tinder picture.
Kentucky.
Here's Gary.
Oh yeah, I see the Easter eggs.
The special episode of Rigged.
They're a little small, but they'll work, I guess.
You got to really dig for them, Eddie.
Yeah, they're a little small,
wow.
But they're there.
Look at Nick is like, oh my God, what have I gotten myself into?
Whoa!
If you need Jason to make
what the heck?
If you need Jason to make your thumbnails for 3 Up, 3 Down, Nick.
Hey, honey, do we have any more eye bleach?
Nick's muted. Nick, you're muted. Nick.
So you guys didn't hear that I needed therapy after this?
No,
no, I didn't mute him. My
wife got home, so I think I muted it.
Oh, I only muted Taylor once.
Let me get the eye bleach. We'll be good.
Oh man.
Yeah, I had saw Jason's thumbnail of me on my video when I sent him the T-shirt, and I was like, could he pick a worse picture ever than me?
What I do is I take screenshots of your guys' videos, and then I use that app and I cut the face out with my little with the little stylus on my phone. This little thing, I cut it out, and then I just put it on whatever picture I want to put it on.
He's more advanced than me. When I do it, I'm just taking the picture into Word and hitting remove background and then futzing with it.
If you guys had any clue
How low?
How many face pictures I had of people on my app? It would creep you out probably.
When I was trying to do Jimmy for the Snyder Cut thing, every time I'm trying to do a screen grab, he just as I'm hitting pause the screen grab, he'd like open. He'd be looking down, or his mouth would be, or something else. Trying to get
what
one.
you should have gotten. That would have been perfect.
Yeah.
Heck,
You see, Nick, it's easy for me because no matter what there's no such thing as a good picture of me. So anything he captures works.
I've actually been using to make the ads for this thing. I use the old mapping software my old company left on here. It's easier to edit than friggin' Photoshop, and I don't have a stylus on my phone anymore. That would be helpful.
Jimmy was going to send you a box of D. It was auto correction on the spell check.
You can get a stylus from Amazon, Eddie.
No, I mean it doesn't. I'm just saying.
Wait 3 months.
I'm not sure that.
I got a stylus right here.
So those, I don't, whatever. I'm just saying I don't edit on my phone. So.
Oh, Jimmy's still picking on me for what I said about Superman.
Mm-hmm.
What'd you say? He's horribly boring and the worst hero ever?
No, because we were talking about the Snyder Cut.
Pretty much.
I'm like, what kind of a dick move was that by Superman? He comes back from the dead. He flies back home with Lois Lane, walking around shirtless in the field, and he makes his old ass mom jump in a car and drive to him.
couldn't pick her up and bring her. Couldn't swing by and say hi.
Right? Dick moves. Hey, sorry, Mom. I'm hanging out here shirtless with my hot girlfriend. Drag your old ass to the car and get on over.
By the way, you lost your house. Sorry.
It did kind of seem weird. It did kind of seem weird that it took so long to get to the battle. I would have expected him to. Oh, they brought me back for a reason. Not sit there and chat with your girlfriend for 2-3 days, and then they must need me.
We're all guys. We know what it's like to be away from a woman for a while. So I think that was his priority.
Absolutely.
He was dead. He probably doesn't even know what
30
happened.
seconds later, he's.
Yeah.
That's why
it's super speed. Yeah.
That's why that pregnancy test was in the drawer.
I really don't know where they're going to go if they let that sitting out there because I thought it was a pretty good jump off point for a new series and stuff. I liked it, but hey.
Actually, the Snyder Cut. If you guys haven't seen Anachronic Comics' channel, he did a video where the top 25 DC movies ranked, where he took the critic score and the fan score and added them together and took the average or whatever, and then the top 25 movies. Actually, the Snyder Cut was like number 7 or something like that.
Wow. What was number 1?
Is it really any question? The Dark Knight.
Yeah.
Yeah, The Dark Knight was a good movie. Christian Bale was not a good Batman.
It got like a 90. It got like between the.
Because people are sheep.
No, it was
Gary.
No, because a good superhero movie requires a good villain.
Yes.
Not
and that
the
movie
but,
had the
yeah, but he was
rated.
a good Bruce Wayne, but a terrible Batman. And none of those action scenes, he didn't sell it. The choreography was so slow, and I can't believe Christopher Nolan is as good as he is of a director as he is. Let Christian Bale use a voice the whole time, like he needed a bat cough drop. Every time he spoke as Batman, it took me completely out of the movie.
Well, you notice Affleck did that a little bit too.
Yeah.
Yeah, his was like modulated, like from the suit. It made sense. It wasn't just like it was. I don't know. I'm not a Christian Bale fan of. He's a great actor. I was not a fan of his Batman.
I liked him in American Psycho.
Yeah.
I'm just not a DC fan on most movies.
You hush your mouth right now.
I like tomatoes, but what do they have to do with anything?
Yeah.
Well, that killed this conversation.
Yeah,
All right.
I just died.
I know. I wasn't trying to hate on Christian Bale. I just thought those movies were a little overhyped.
What's important to take
but...
here out of this is this, Jimmy.
Exactly.
Is that Gary is an equal opportunity hater. If it doesn't wear a loincloth, it sucks.
And it's not Jane Buffin from the 70s. You guys from the 70s.
You know what's so funny is I'm actually the easiest. There's hardly any movie I don't like. I think there's like 2 movies I absolutely can't stand that piss me off when I watch them, and that's about it.
Okay, so now I have to ask, what's the top 3 non-superhero movies?
My top 3 non-superhero movies.
The
The
thing,
Thing.
the thing, and the thing.
The Thing, the Thing.
Right, John
And
Carpenter's
The
The Thing.
Escape from New
Believe it or not, Love Actually. I can watch Love Actually anytime, and then probably Princess Bride.
Yeah.
Princess Bride, I'll give you that one.
The question
I
is, when we say
love
best,
Love Actually. It's such a great movie.
All right, Taylor, what are your 3 favorites?
you have
Oh,
to you have
God.
to define this. Though. Is
Stop, Jimmy.
it your favorites? You think the 3 is
2
best,
girls, 1
or is
cup.
it 3 movies that you could watch over and over and over again?
3 favorite non-superhero movies.
Empire Strikes Back.
James Willie. Oh man.
Empire Strikes Back. Big Trouble Little China.
Oh, it's a good one.
And The Jerk. But my answers will change tomorrow.
They've got action figures at Walmart for Big Trouble in Little China, I think.
Yeah, I know. I
What
Now,
about you, Eddie?
speaking of The Thing, though, and Big Trouble in Little China, you guys know the guy playing John Walker is Kurt Russell's son, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that
Who's
makes
John
sense.
Walker.
Spoilers.
In the Falcon and Winter Soldier show, the guy
Oh, okay.
playing John Walker, Wyatt Russell, and he was really
I'm
good in
just fucking with you,
Overlord, that
Gary.
horror movie. He was great in Overlord.
I'm just fucking with you, Gary.
I haven't
Oh,
watched
that's
it
all right.
yet, so I'll see it.
Did you buy him dinner first?
Gary's like, he's this guy.
Right?
Damn it, Gary.
Eddie, you were on the
You told me all
clock.
about
Jason
it in your
asked you.
show today.
Oh God, well, I'm going by movies on my one of my accounts I watch the most of. It sounds weird, but what was it? It's called The Judge with what's his face?
Robert Downey Jr.?
Yes, I don't know why I like that movie. I want to live in that little town with the waterfall. I want to live there. I don't know why. I can watch that movie 100 times.
You sure you're not talking my cousin Vinny?
Huh? No, it's not. But what I say, the second one would lately I've been watching a lot of. Shawshank Redemption.
Oh yeah.
And the third one, I hate it's going to be. Oh wait, we said non comic book movies, right?
Yep. Non-superhero movies.
Darn.
So it could be about comic books. But
The second Aliens movie, the second Aliens movie, I like that one. No, I haven't watched that in 10 years. So shoot, third one probably Empire Strikes Back.
All right.
That's
Copycat.
Right?
Yeah.
well,
What about you, Nick?
What about you, Nick? You started this mess.
yeah.
You know, of course, it's going to be like Star Wars or whatever. But three of my favorites: The Usual Suspects,
Oh, good one.
Braveheart,
Also good.
and Magnolia.
At least none of the stars in any of those movies had any controversy.
Taylor's video's not moving. It's kind of fun. I hear him talking, but like,
Yeah,
your
so
internet took a shitter.
a sex offender, an anti-Semite, and
Yeah.
cult.
Scientologist, yeah.
Actually, Boss Level with him in it wasn't bad at all. I watched that one.
I like, Rounders is probably one of my favorite movies of all time.
KGB Teddy is one of my favorite characters of all time.
Yep. And then I like 300 a lot. Big Trouble in Little China, I know Taylor said it, but that's one of my favorite movies of all time, for sure. But other than that, I would have to say, even though I don't like Tom Cruise per se, I like The Last Samurai a lot.
That was good.
Yeah.
There's not many Tom Cruise movies. We were
Does that make it my turn now?
Yeah,
Go for it.
Rob, you're up.
Well, I'm just gonna I would go with the 3 that I just watch over and over and over and over again, and that is Heartbreak Ridge, the original Smokey and the Bandit,
Yeah.
and oh God, the third one just escaped me. Shoot. Oh well, there's some other movie. Some other movie.
So much he's blanked.
Well, the original Rocky movie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Those are just movies that I can sit down.
I mean,
They're straight up testosterone filled. Just sit there and watch them over and over and over again. Films that never get old to me.
I could throw up almost anything by the Coen brothers too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can sit down and watch the View Askew universe over and over and over again too. But that's nothing but pot and dick jokes and
Yeah.
Porky's 1, 2, and 3. No, sorry.
Nice.
Hey Taylor, did you see that Coen Brothers movie on Netflix?
Yeah, I liked about half of it.
Yeah, that's pretty good. The Legend of Buster Scruggs, I think it was called.
Yeah. I loved half of it, and I enjoyed the rest. It wasn't my top movie of theirs by any means, but it was enjoyable.
James Willie, I'm still scrubbing my eyes from watching that preview for that move, that whatever that thing was. One cup.
I would watch Fargo on repeat.
Fargo's good too. Or
Brother, Where Art Thou?
Oh, Brother is hilarious.
I watch it for days. I see
I'm in a tight spot.
Yeah.
Hunter
Proxy is seriously underrated.
Tombstone's definitely on that list, Ramon.
That's
close.
Tombstone.
If you expand it to 5, I definitely have to throw Tombstone.
There's a whole lot of
Temple of Doom. I can watch Temple of Doom anytime.
Oh, nice. Underrated movies that people have not heard, probably not as many folks have watched. The Hudsucker Proxy, which is fantastic. It's a Coen one. Brazil, which is Terry Gilliam. And it's a weird. You shut your dirty ass mouth, old man. And that's all. Oh no, City of Lost Children, which is a weird sci-fi movie.
Oh, City of Lost Children's amazing.
Yeah, I mean,
it's no Dark City, but it's pretty damn
Ron
good.
Perlman too.
Yeah,
Dark City's great
Perlman,
too.
yeah. DJ's not here to ruin my Ron Perlman thing either. So
your fantasy.
Dude, Ron Perlman's one of my favorite. I mean,
yeah.
I really liked Sons of Anarchy a lot, though, and as much as his character that he portrays as a douche, he does it so well.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and
Another guy that's a good character actor like him is Clancy Brown.
Oh yeah, he's an everything guy.
He is.
Clancy Brown as Lobo.
He would maybe
10 years ago.
20 years ago. He's a little old
I know
now.
he's cool now, but still.
Is it me or is Taylor doing this kind of thing? And then,
Oh no,
he's got bad connection.
Yeah, your internet's fooched.
That's fine.
Speaking of connection, my connection's getting bad because I'm getting beckoned.
A little Vaseline on the lens makes everything look better.
Yep. All right, fellas. Have a good night.
Yep.
Jason's got the bat signal.
Yeah.
Bat signal is up.
He's going down the pole.
And I'm going to follow him out, guys, because I now have to work in 5 hours.
Midnight. Thanks for hanging out, Gary.
In your defense, it is 3 hours ahead of you. So
right. Thank you very much for having me on tonight, gents.
Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it.
Have fun.